Hello everyone, this is a video review for the Populo Pedc-75 drain cleaning machine. This product comes with a 75-foot cable that is a 1/2 inch thick. It is an anti-twist design and it's made for 2 to 4 inch pipes. So make sure you're using this machine only on sewer drains or larger pipes and not on smaller pipes such as those beneath your sink or in the shower drain. One feature of this system is that it has the auto feed system, and that makes it a lot easier for the cable to go out and retract down the pipe. The product also comes with 8 cutting tips with quick exchange connections, canvas gloves, a screwdriver, the instructions, a warranty card, and it also came with an Allen wrench and an extra Phillips head screw for connecting the cutting tips. The first thing I want to talk about in this video is preparation. You definitely want to make sure you read the manual instructions. This is a professional level tool and you need to fully understand how it works, how to operate it, and what to avoid before you try to use it for the first time. Also watch videos, read forums, and gather as much information as you can. Just because you buy a professional level tool such as this doesn't make you a professional. I've read lots of reviews on this machine as well as other machines, and the number one problem seems to be problems with the cable. A drain auger puts lots of stress on the cable by design, so you need to do everything in your power to avoid damaging the cable. But understand that at some point the cable will need to be replaced. With that said, one part of the instructions that I want to bring to your attention is the drum should always turn in the forward direction 99% of the time, even when you're retracting the cable. Do not put the drum switch in the reverse position to retract the cable from the pipe. Only the auto feed lever should be put in the reverse position. The drum switch should remain in the forward position unless you're dislodging the cutting head from an obstruction or trying to get a kink out of the cable that has developed. I had to actually reread this part of the instructions a few times to make sure I was understanding that correctly. And it makes me wonder if a lot of people who had problems with the cable snapping made this mistake. The instructions clearly state the reverse position on the switch should only be used momentarily. And it'll actually void your warranty if they determine that the problem with the product was caused by using the reverse position too often. Here's some tips that I found when using the machine in advance, and these actually worked out very well for me when I used the machine for the first time. I found a few different places that recommend using a piece of PVC pipe between the machine and the drain opening. This is to help to prevent the cable from kinking or binding up. So I purchased a 2-inch wide by 2-foot piece of PVC to use for that purpose. I also know from experience from other machines I've used or seen that the cable can get rusted easily. So I purchased this product called snake oil on Amazon, which I treated my cable with prior to using it. And this was so it would prevent rust and keep the cable in good condition. You want to also make sure you're using the right heads in the proper sequence for the job. Using the wrong head can easily lead to the head getting damaged, breaking off in the drain, or leading to damage to the cable. So once again, you want to make sure you read that instruction manual as it lists exactly what head should be used for what obstruction and in what order. Cleaning a sewer line will often require multiple passes using different heads. You're not going to get everything done in one pass often. I was able to keep my cable clean and dry by using a rag to sop up moisture and debris before it enters the drum. And the instructions say not to hold the rag too tightly, and that's to avoid getting it caught up in the cable. I also bought a fan directly to blow on the cable and drum after using it, and that was to promote the cable drying out and not having moisture that stayed on the cable and caused rust. You could also use an air compressor to dry it off a little quicker, and I did that as well. I've been very happy with this product. It worked out great for our drain, and I felt like the machine really had the power behind it to make it all the way down the drain. I was able to put it down the sewer line all 75 feet, and I didn't have any problems with the cable getting stuck or kinked. But it was something that I made sure to keep an eye on as I retracted the cable back into the drum. If you notice as you're putting the cable back into the drum that it starts to have a strange look to the coils of the cable, you might want to push the cable back forward into the drain and put it again into reverse so that you can promote the cable wrapping up nicely in the drum. This will make sure you don't have any problems with kinking going on inside the drum, which is also something I've read on some of the negative reviews. So it was something I made sure to watch out for. One thing I want to say about Populo is that they have great customer service. They actually responded to an email I sent them asking questions about how to assemble the machine, and not only did they respond to me very quickly within one day, but they also sent me a video that showed exactly what I needed to do to assemble the machine properly. They have just been nothing but helpful to me whenever I've reached out to them, and I would recommend reaching out to them if you have any problems with the machine or you want to know how to use it properly. They are very good at customer service, and it's actually one of the reasons I chose to purchase this machine rather than another brand. I think that about wraps it up for the video review. If you have any questions, you can post them. Thanks for watching my video, and happy plumbing.